I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to be here right now because this entire area is covered in these weird stick figures hanging from this tree. Yo, it's a suitcase and a tire. Yeah, this is definitely a sleeping bag. There's something in here. This is mind-blowing, you guys. We are back here in the Pacific Northwest exploring some areas of Washington that you probably should never explore. I've gotten many requests to revisit a location that we have explored previously where we came across an abandoned cell phone, and when we found it, it was ringing. That was an extremely creepy situation, and I'll be sure to link that video below in the description if you missed it. I've been really curious to revisit this location and see if there was anything else that maybe we missed. Nearby this cell phone, we actually found a cross in the ground, and I speculate that it could be maybe a grave site of some sort, but I still don't really know. And what's even crazier is that not even 10 minutes ago, I got a severe weather alert. So apparently there's some sort of tropical storm moving its way through Washington, so it's currently pouring down rain right now. So that just adds another layer to this video because I'm definitely about to get soaked. Check it out. We have our first sign. I'm just gonna keep heading down this trail, but we have seen this before. Just giving warnings not to go any further. So yeah, let's just keep going and see what happens. I'm just gonna head up that area. See, like there's some trash, but this is like one of the biggest parts of the creek. It goes down under this tunnel. Whoa. I see some like trash. Yo, it's a suitcase and a tire. That's crazy. So I think we're just gonna keep hiking up there and see what else we can find. But we got ourselves a tire, a suitcase, and a weird looking blanket. As I started hiking into the woods, I immediately noticed several missing person signs posted along the trail. Now, I'd seen similar signs in the nearby town before, but never this deep into the forest. And it was definitely a creepy way to start off this video. So this once again just emphasizes the dangers of this place. So I've never seen any missing signs around here before, but I'm not sure if this is meant to be a deterrent, similar to like maybe the other signs that we've seen around here, but this is definitely strange. This is definitely a new one. I'm pretty sure this is a sleeping bag. Yeah, this is definitely a sleeping bag. This looks like pretty new. There's something in here. Whoa, it's a shotgun shell. It looks like it's unused. Okay, this is definitely unsettling. I don't know why there's a sleeping bag right here, or why there's even a shotgun shell inside it, but it looks fairly fresh. Like within the past like maybe week it was left here. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's definitely one of the stranger finds we've ever come across. As you can see, I am completely soaked. Every part of me right now is drenched. And you know, I'm from this area, so you would think that I would come prepared, especially shoe-wise, wearing my Air Force Ones today, which are also completely soaked. Yeah, this waterfall is taking off today. So this is the area that I found the cell phone and the cross, and you can see the cross right there. It seems to have fallen over. This was the exact area where we found that phone ringing. I came down this trail near this waterfall and I started hearing ringing, and I was trying to figure out where it was coming from, and it was right over here. So let's go see if anything's changed. Whoa, there's something else right down there. There is something else over here. Whoa. Whoa, it says forgive us. This was not here the last time. This was the original one that we found, but it's fallen over. But there's this new one right next to it that says forgive us, and it looks pretty new. I am shocked right now. I can't believe that this area has changed. It's been at least a couple months since I found the phone. It was right here. Yeah, so as you can see, the cliff goes all the way down there, and this original cross, and then now this new one. I'm so shocked right now. I can't believe this. So your guess is as good as mine on if this is some sort of burial site, but someone had to have been here recently to put up this second cross. Very, very strange. After revisiting the spot, I kept hiking deeper into the woods for probably another 20 to 30 minutes without seeing anything unusual. But then something so strange happened that it nearly made me stop filming altogether. I think I just found something. Holy what? Okay, I'm speechless right now. There's this found footage movie where they're in the woods and they find a bunch of these like weird doll things hanging from the trees, and this looks identical to those dolls. I feel like we have just stumbled across something that we were not supposed to. So we have found ourselves in a situation here, and I don't know what to do next. This entire area is covered in these weird stick figures hanging from this tree. There's this big one here, but there's another one hanging right next to it. I just found two more. Holy shit. This is mind-blowing, you guys. So there's that one down there. There's another one hanging right below it. And then there's this. There's two other ones right here. I don't know what to do right now. Something in me is telling me that we just stumbled across like a sacrificing site or something. I don't know. This is unbelievable. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. I am soaking wet right now. We are deep in the woods, and there's no reason why these should just be hanging here. Like, if this was some sort of a prank, I feel like it would be much closer to the entrance of these woods, but we are in the middle of nowhere, people. Like, we are in such a remote part of the woods right now that there's no reason for any of this to be here. Either we just stumbled across something terrifying, like something evil is near us, or this is some sort of sick prank. But I just can't get over it. That one's just so big. Absolutely mind-blowing. Now, after that happened, I seriously started second-guessing whether I should keep going. The whole area felt like I'd wandered into some kind of ritual site. And as strange as it sounds, the energy felt incredibly intense. So after a few moments to collect myself, I decided to push on. And that's when things got even stranger. I've been hiking now for at least 30 minutes, and it just continues to rain. It has not stopped this entire time I've been here. We just found a machete. What? Just found this machete stuck to this tree here in the middle of nowhere. This is definitely a first. We found an axe during one of our previous trips here, but I've never found a machete before. So yeah, that's definitely that's a first. Super crazy. Okay, everybody. I have now been here for about 4.5 hours. We have come across not only multiple strange stick figures hanging from the trees, we've come across missing person signs, an empty sleeping bag with a single shotgun shell inside, a machete, an abandoned luggage, tires, and a blanket. Today has been an extremely eventful trip. I can officially say that I am further now in the woods than I have ever explored before. Whoa. What was that? Whoa. What was that? What was that? That sounded like a drone, maybe? That was really loud. I've never heard that before. Okay, I was heading back to my car and I swore I heard singing coming from nearby. Like different pitches. It's been about 20 minutes and I was heading back to my car. We heard a really weird sound earlier that sounded like a drone. And as I was walking back to my car, I started hearing a faint noise, like singing. It took me a second because I was like, those are different pitches. Like that's not an engine or anything. And I stopped, continued to listen, and I heard singing, like someone nearby was singing at the top of their lungs. Again, I'm only recording this using my GoPro camera and its default audio system, so I need to buy like a microphone to make sure that I'm picking up all of this, because I really hope that I captured that on this. That was creepy. I just started running. Like it sounded like it was getting closer for a moment there. That was really scary. I feel like every time I come to these woods, it's always a reality check for just how unpredictable it can be, because singing taking place kind of nearby where those dolls were, like hanging from the trees. Like that just gives off like dangerous vibes. Like who knows what can be going on in these woods at night. Now, I have honestly no way of explaining what I just heard. At first, I thought it might have been just an engine starting nearby or maybe even a bird. But pretty quickly, I realized it was actually someone or something singing in the distance. Now, I still have no idea what this was or what I even captured, and I even tried to put some filters on it while editing to make the audio even clearer to more understand, but it's still incredibly hard to make out. Let me know in the comments below what you think it could be. There's something in here. Whoa. Check this out, you guys. It's like a little Ziploc container with duct tape around it. Here, let's see if we can open this. What is this? It's like a remote control to something. I was just like hiking down this random path here and we came across a hidden container that was duct taped shut, and all I can guess with this is that it's some sort of remote control to, oh wait, it's a drone remote. It has two drone icons right there. But there's no drone inside this container. So just a duct taped shut remote control just randomly in the woods. Like you can't get more random than that. And I tell you what, every time we come to this location, more and more weird things happen. So let me know below in the comments if you want me to revisit this location. So many things happened today. Something strange always takes place whenever we're here. So I just wanted to quickly debrief on everything. This video started with me just simply wanting to revisit the spot where we first found a ringing phone in the woods, but we ended up leaving with way more information and even more questions. The scariest thing by far was the strange hanging stick figures we discovered. And honestly, I'm convinced that the distant singing had something to do with them, even though I was nowhere near that area when I captured the audio. Now, on top of that, after all the items that we found, including the abandoned sleeping bag, it just adds onto how bizarre this part of the forest really is. I definitely want to explore these woods in more depth to see what else this place is hiding. So if that's something you want to see, then let me know below in the comments, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at RealMKP Studios for more updates.